The mirror in the hallway that shows what you'll look like when you die. My name is Julian Voss. I'm 29 years old. And I inherited the house on Elmwood Avenue from an aunt I barely knew. She died alone last spring, heart failure. Said Anne left me everything. The narrow 3-story townhouse, the antique furniture, the dust-covered books, and the long hallway mirror that hangs opposite the front door. The mirror is tall, almost ceiling-to-floor framed in dark oak, carved with vines and small faces that look like they whispering to each other. My aunt never mentioned it. The will didn't list it. It was just there reflecting the entryway, the staircase, the coat rack, me whenever I walked in. At first I thought it was beautiful. Victorian, heavy, the kind of thing you see in old movies and think, that must be worth something. I cleaned it on my second day in the house. Wiped the glass with a soft cloth and vinegar. The surface was flawless, no scratches, no spots, no age spots. When I stepped back, my reflection looked sharper than it should have, not clearer, sharper, like someone had turned up the contrast on my face. I laughed it off. Bad lighting. That night I woke at 3 in the morning to the sound of glass tapping. Tap, 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 slow, rhythmic, coming from downstairs. I went down in socks and boxers, phone flashlight on. The hallway was dark, except for the street light coming through the transom window. The mirror reflected the empty hall perfectly, but my reflection wasn't moving. I stood still. My image stood still. I raised my right hand. My reflection raised its left. I stepped closer. The reflection didn't. It stayed exactly where it was, arms at sides. Face calm while I moved right up to the glass. I touched the surface. Cold, smooth, normal. But the reflection stayed frozen. Then it blinked. Slowly once. I jerked back. The reflection didn't. It just watched me. I ran upstairs, locked my bedroom door. Sat on the bed with the light on until dawn. The next morning, the mirror was normal again. My reflection moved when I moved, blinked when I blinked, smiled when I forced one. I told myself it was a dream, but I started avoiding the hallway. I used the back stairs, entered through the kitchen door, covered the mirror with a sheet. The sheet stayed up for 3 days. On the 4th morning, I found it on the floor, folded neatly, placed on the entry table. The mirror was spotless. That night, the tapping returned. Tap, tap, tap. Faster this time. I went down. The mirror showed me standing there, but older. Gray at the temples, lines around the eyes, shoulders slightly stooped. I was 29. The reflection looked 45. I stepped closer. The older me stepped closer too, but slower, like he was tired. He raised a hand, pointed at the glass. Then the image changed. Not gradually, instantly. Now the reflection showed me lying on a hospital bed. Eyes half open, mouth slack, tubes in my nose, a monitor flatlining beside me. I stumbled back. The image snapped back to normal. Me, 29, terrified. I called my sister the next day, told her about the mirror. She laughed, said I was stressed for moving, suggested I sell the house. I didn't. I couldn't. I needed to know. So I started watching. Every night at the same hour, 3 in the morning, the tapping began. Every night I went down. Every night the reflection aged. First to 45, then to 58, then to 72. Each time a different death. Car accident blood on the forehead, steering wheel bent around my chest, heart attack clutching my shirt, eyes wide. Fall downstairs, neck twisted at wrong angle, drowning blue lips, hair plastered to face. Always me. Always older. Always dead. The last one was peaceful, me in a chair by a window, old, thin eyes closed, hands folded in my lap, a small smile on my lips. The reflection looked content, stood there a long time. The tapping stopped. The house was silent. I touched the glass. The reflection touched back. But it didn't match. Its hand moved slower. Its eyes opened. They were mine, but tired. Very tired. It spoke. My voice. Quiet. Almost kind. It's not so bad, it said. You get used to waiting? I pulled my hand away. The reflection stayed, smiling. I haven't looked in the mirror since. I covered it again, this time with a heavy blanket. Nailed the blanket to the wall. Still hear the tapping some nights. Soft, patient, coming from behind the blanket. I don't go down anymore. I sleep with the bedroom door locked. Keep the hallway light on. Sometimes, when I pass the staircase, I catch a glimpse. Not in the mirror, in the window beside the stairs. My reflection, older, smiling, waiting. If you ever inherit an old house and find a tall mirror in the hallway, opposite the front door, don't clean it, don't uncover it, don't look too long. Because some mirrors don't show you what you are. They show you what you'll become. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The tapping will start, the footsteps will come. One night you'll go down, and the reflection will be waiting. Older, calm, smiling, and it will say, in your own voice, it's not so bad, and you'll understand. You've been waiting too. For the moment when you finally step forward and match the face on the other side of the glass,